everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know I've barely been uploading stuff for a while. There was some other stuff going on like high school and stuff, and I've been planning on stuff for my future YouTube series, Pangea Tyrannical, as some of you know if you've been seeing my previous posts on YouTube. But hey, we're back in business, and today I'm going to be talking about my favorite designs of Tyrannosaurus. That's right, the Tyrant Lizard King. I've talked a lot about this animal in my channel, and it's pretty obvious that it's one of my favorite dinosaurs. Some of the reasons are because of how interesting the animal really is and its appearances, not to mention I find Tyrannosaurus adorable. And yes, I pronounce Tyrannosaurus in different ways a lot. There's Tyrannosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, and Tyrannosaurus. I use all those pronunciations because, I don't know, they just all sound good. Anyways, there are many depictions of Tyrannosaurus in media, like in films, shows, documentaries, books, games, you name it. Sadly, I'm not going to be including the ones in games and books because that's probably going to be for another video. I might be separating that stuff in two videos, or probably just not include them at all. I don't know. I'm still thinking of that. Anyways, in this video, I'll be talking about my favorite depictions of Tyrannosaurus in shows, movies, and documentaries. I'm not going to talk about my favorites in order, but I will tell you guys which is my top favorite design at the end of the video. So, remember that. Now, let's get started. Starting with the Tyrannosaurus from the awesome show, Walking with Dinosaurs. Yes, I know, the design is horrible when it comes to accuracy, but hear me out, people. Not every favorite design has to be an accurate design or whatever. Plus, there was something that happened with the Tyrannosaurus design while making it, I think. I don't remember how it went, but something happened, I think. I don't know. Anyways, I really love the design of Tyrannosaurus in this show, despite how bad it is in accuracy. The color looks perfect on the animal, and my god, the roar. I just love the roar. Even though dinosaurs didn't roar, the roar of the Tyrannosaurus in Walking with Dinosaurs is just perfect. I love it. And something else about this design is that it's actually important to me. The Tyrannosaurus from Walking with Dinosaurs has actually been a big part of my childhood, along with the show. I've been watching the Walking with Dinosaurs trilogy, well, no, Walking with trilogy, sorry, a lot when I was a kid, and the Tyrannosaurus took a big role in my love for Walking with Dinosaurs. Never will I ever forget the Tyrannosaurus from Walking with Dinosaurs. Now, on to the next one of my favorite Tyrannosaurs in media is the one from Death Sound's YouTube miniseries, Dinosauria. The Tyrannosaurus from Dinosauria appears in the last episode where the meteor strikes Earth, not surprisingly, but the episode is actually pretty sad. Anyways, Death Sound was literally hooking on the Tyrannosaurus design like it did on all the other animal designs in the show. The lips covering the teeth of the Tyrannosaurus are actually something I really like on the animal. The pattern on the Tyrannosaurus is also great. Something else I really like about the design are the scars covering the body. It has been shown Tyrannosaurus had scars from combat with prey and other Tyrannosaurs. I love the scars on their heads specifically because it shows scars that were left from bites of other Tyrannosaurs, since it's been proven Tyrannosaurs bit each other by the face. This is pretty much like an example of what a Tyrannosaurus would look like in real life, kind of. It was sad watching the non-living dinosaurs die on the episode. The KPG extinction has been shown many times in the media, and some people get tired of it, but my god, Death Sound did great with the extinction. He made sure it would hit you hard. It was a great and sad episode. Watching the Tyrannosaurus die as well made me pretty sad. Thank you, Death Sound, for making this mini-series. It's really good, and thank you for your hard work on the designs. It is awesome. My next favorite design of Tyrannosaurus is the Tyrannosaurus from Clash of the Dinosaurs and Last Day of the Dinosaurs. Granted, Clash of the Dinosaurs was a turtle shit show overall, but I really like the design of the Tyrannosaurus, if we're being honest. I actually like the build in the head of the Tyrannosaurus. It actually looks a bit badass. Or am I drunk? I don't know. Anyways, the roar of the Tyrannosaurus in Last Day of the Dinosaurs sounded awesome to me too. But I have no idea why in the hell they had the Tyrannosaurus fight a Triceratops and a Kylosaurus at the same time. That was like a jackass stunt. Anyways, the Tyrannosaurs from Clash of the Dinosaurs and Last Day of the Dinosaurs really got to me when I saw it. It's good, if we're being honest. Well, no, not the show. Not the show Clash of the Dinosaurs. The Tyrannosaurus in the show. Don't get me wrong. Now, there's another Tyrannosaurus in media that I really like, and I just loved it when I first saw it. That being Fang from Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal. This Tyrannosaurus, badass. The blue pattern they had for Fang is great, and the big tooth on her mouth is a nice approach for design, and it's pretty much the reason Fang was called Fang in the show. Fang from Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal also looks like a great example of a Tyrannosaurus design for a cartoon. Something else I really like about her is how she's literally like the John Wick of the dinosaurs. You see Fang with the caveman spear, fighting all sorts of things, from Vikings to a zombie Titanosaur. She would fight anything that gets in her way, no matter what it is. And every fight is so unique, so you don't get bored of each fight. It's really good. Spear and Fang is one of the greatest duos ever made. It's great. Fang is such an awesome Tyrannosaurus in media. One of the best. Now, on to the next one. One of the Tyrannosaurs from National Geographic, specifically the Tyrannosaurs from Bizarre Dinosaurs. The design actually looks awesome. The colors make it even better. It actually fits good for a Tyrannosaurus, especially for a design like this. And just like Tyrannosaurs from Walking with Dinosaurs, this Tyrannosaurus is a big part of my childhood as well. I saw it a lot in other documentaries as well, like Dino Death Trap, where I met Juan Long, a member of Tyrannosaurodia, Dino Autopsy or something, I forgot the name, and others, and I enjoyed seeing the Tyrannosaurs on the screen every time. I just really love design. To me, it's unforgettable as well, which is, yeah, it's just awesome. There's actually many Tyrannosaurus designs that have been a big part of my childhood. Another design that is unforgettable as well, which is also one of my favorite designs, is an obvious one. Tyrannosaurus from the show that everyone loves, Prehistoric Planet. The Tyrannosaurus in Prehistoric Planet is awesome. The color and pattern is killer. I love how the team put lips on it like they did with every other theropod in the show. It's also very chunky, cuddly, and plushy, and adorable. Same thing with the babies except for the chunky part. The CGI also makes the Tyrannosaurus so realistic, it just makes you think it's actually alive. It's actually how I think Tyrannosaurus would have looked like in real life as well. Like, it's just awesome. Tyrannosaurus is pretty much a big, cuddly killer marshmallow, and Prehistoric Planet pretty much proves it very well. Something else the Prehistoric Planet team did great with was the behavior of the Tyrannosaurus. Many people, for some reason, just think of Tyrannosaurus as a destructive, mindless killing machine for some reason, but it didn't. It acted like an animal, like every other dinosaur did, because they're all animals, not monsters. The Tyrannosaurus in Season 1 was pretty chill for the most part, with the Tyrannosaurus not fighting or killing anything. We do see Tyrannosaurus standing over animals that were killed, or already killed, or just died, but only after they died. None of that action is there. And you even see Hank taking care of his kids and having them learn how to hunt, which other animals do with their offsprings. In Season 2, we do see action with the Tyrannosaurs with a hunt, but the Tyrannosaurs don't come out running just roaring their asses off. Instead, they are stealthy, blend their attack, and hunt like they would. And in episode 5 of Season 2, the Tyrannosaurus does fight to catch up Qualis, but retreats when it knows it has to. It shows that Tyrannosaurus shows care and acknowledges things. It shows exactly that it's not a monster. I'm looking at you, Jurassic Fight Club. Just like another animal. And something else I like that I forgot to mention is that they're pretty quiet in some scenes. And they let out low bellows and hisses, not roaring at the top of their lungs. Thank God Prehistoric Planet exists. It's awesome. It's one of the things everyone needed. And now, last but not least, the Tyrannosaurs from the world of the dinosaurs and reconstructing the T-Rex. They're both the same design, but the world of dinosaurs brings some awesome additions to design in the documentary. And yes, both are parts of my childhood as well, if I didn't mention it yet. Let's talk about reconstructing the T-Rex first. I really like the color of this design. It actually looks pretty good on that Tyrannosaurus. Also, when you see the Tyrannosaurus on screen, it looks more clear than this image, and it actually looks even better. This was made like, what, 10 years ago? And it still stands pretty good in accuracy for the most part. It's amazing. And then we have with the world of the dinosaurs. It's pretty much the same thing with the Tyrannosaurus from reconstructing T-Rex, but without the additions. The additions of fluff and feathering and stuff, I actually really like the designs they come up with. There's the design shown on the left, which is like those of some birds, like blue jays and others, with feathers sticking up their heads. The appearances for the Tyrannosaurus with this actually looks pretty cool, despite not being very possible. Like, come on, you gotta admit that's cool. Along with the one on the right, which I think is the main design. It's my favorite of the feathered designs for the Tyrannosaurus in this documentary. The colors are great and the design is unforgettable. If we're being honest, the person who made this type of design needs a raise. Seriously. And the bellows the Tyrannosaurus let out in both documentaries are awesome. They sound great. I love the world of the dinosaurs, especially the Tyrannosaurus in the documentary. So good. Like, I just love it. I love it. Full on love it. And now, there is one final thing we need to get out of the way before ending this video. What's my favorite Tyrannosaurus depiction? The answer is a tie between the two Tyrannosaurs from Prehistoric Planet and the World of the Dinosaurs. Both are unforgettable and well designed. The Tyrannosaurus from Prehistoric Planet is literally a giant marshmallow, like I said. A great example of what a Tyrannosaurus will look and act like. And the Tyrannosaurus from the World of the Dinosaurs is my favorite feathered Tyrannosaurus. Looks pretty badass and is a big part of my childhood. These two aren't awesome. They're tyrannical. And that's it for this video. Those are all my favorite Tyrannosaurus depictions in movies, shows, and documentaries. What are your favorites? Put them in the comments section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next